So let's dive into what the heck that means. A business-oriented, highly technical software process really is the solution so that everybody involved can share the same language. And of course, Clear Measure, we have an approach to that, and we call it the Clear Measure way for effective software teams. And we give away resources for free. It's think of it as an educate. It has education curriculum. It has tools. Our core belief here is that when equipped and trained properly, we believe that every team, every software team can be successful. And so, what the Clear Measure Way does is simplify and synthesize known practices in a manner that any software team can implement. And we have free tools for assessing the state of the software project, for aligning the team with a document template, and also a template for a team scorecard in Microsoft Excel so that you can start measuring the things that matter and reporting them to everyone who needs visibility. So let's talk about aligning. Aligning on what? Well, we need to align on a number of things here. And so we're going to go through. We need to align on purpose, align on product, align on process, and then align on schedule, align on location, align on people. We're going to go through them one at a time. And they kind of answer the question, why, what, how, when, where, and who. Okay, all of those general questions applied to a software project. So let's kind of dive into the why. First, align on purpose. And we need to make sure that everyone understands why the company funded the software team and the software project to begin with. Why did it happen? And make sure every developer, every analyst, every person involved in the software team knows that. Every executive and member of the management chain agrees and understands why the team was funded and the project was commissioned. We need to know why the company would continue funding the team or what would change so that we just say, you know what, it's not worth it anymore. Let's stop this and do something else. Also, why we're building the software, and then if you need a resource to kind of help you out, you can download the team alignment template from our website. And if you do need help, you can just put a question in the chat, and Chloe will help you out with that. That's the why question. And a lot of the misunderstandings are the executives and developers not having the same answer when asked, why are we doing this? Okay. The next question is what? What are we doing? That's aligning on product. And so we need to answer the piece parts of this question. Do we have knowledge on the market we serve? Do we know what that market is? And what needs are we meeting? What market needs are we supplying a solution for? What needs are we choosing not to meet of that market? What does our customer need next after this particular software product or software features? And then what features did we build last time that never got used? In other words, there was no return on investment so that we can learn from it. And the free resource that we have available to help you answer the what question is the vision section of the team alignment template. But it's really important that everybody have absolute alignment on the product that's actually being built. And that's, of course, the answering the what question. What are we doing specifically? And making sure we know what we're not doing as well. Next question is how, and that is process. We're aligning on process. And not only the how of how we're going to do the techie stuff, but the how of the customer, how the customer is going to use things. How does the market know about the software? How does the market know that it's out there, that it's available? And how does the market adopt our software? How does a customer request features or maybe report problems with it? How do we, as the company, prioritize the next feature or maybe test new features? How does the software team design new builds or design new work as it flows through the process? How does a developer write code? How does the developer deliver bug-free pull requests? And we have a resource available for that. I'll I'll show it to you on the screen, but I actually have a big life-size version of our DevOps architecture poster that I'm kind of showing on the camera. And I'll show you in detail, but this is available to you if you'd like. I'll talk about that in a few slides. So that's another free resource available to you. Um, and so this is the top 1/3 of that poster that I just held up. And I know some of the text is really small, but it's a high resolution PDF if you get it digitally. And it's meant to be, taken to a print shop and printed on architecture D paper, 2 foot by 3 foot poster board and hung up on a wall in your team area, or even an individual office. And so, if you'd like the high resolution PDF version of that DevOps architecture poster, then just go ahead and request it in the chat, and Chloe will help you get it. But it's also available as a free resource on our website. And it's a highly shrunken technical blueprint for the structure and flow of a pipeline that's implemented with Azure DevOps services and other best of breed tools like Octopus Deploy and Azure. And it shows the structure of the industry standard continuous delivery flow with continuous integration for builds and saving off release candidates and um, artifact repositories like the NuGet server that is in Azure Artifacts. Whether you're using Azure pipelines or GitHub Actions or JetBrains TeamCity or whatever, there's a number of tools out there that work just fine, but the process is the same. And then, of course, we need the deployment part of the pipeline, and there's patterns for that too. You always need a minimum of 3 environments.